They walk a path paved with delusion, chasing shadows in lands they don't understand. Blind to the infinite strings of consequence, the countless realities their recklessness could unleash. But I see them all. I see the paths they could have taken, and the nightmares that await if they continue their charade. Tonight, we peer into those other worlds. We ask, what if?
And I lost everything. My job, my apartment, my PlayStation, all for that sweet mango box in Sosua.
Hi, I'm Dr. Riz here at Mango Anonymous. I offer counseling services that may help you interrupt patterns of box dependence.
Dr. Riz is amazing. I went from 4 mangoes a day to actually having $100 in my bank account. Again.
It's been 4 months since I've been on Primo's roast channel. There's no crash outs for me. I used to break into houses to pay for my trips to Sosua. Mango, I don't even like cardboard boxes now.
You won't catch my blurred face in YaBoyTicc's video again. Thanks, Mango Anonymous.
I didn't have money for food, but I still had an Airbnb in Sosua. I was willing to eat air just to eat that mango box.
You won't catch my plasma money in the Soo again.
I need help, bro. I don't want to be that guy live streaming from my car begging for box money no more.
O devil's breath.
Tengo para dormir más de 3-4 personas.
¿Con ese pedacito?
Con ese solo pedacito.
Not far from the tourist square, I found a woman who says she uses it to drug and rob foreigners. She agreed to speak to us as long as we did not show her face.
El tapabocas.
Ya, ¿esto para qué es?
Para prevenirte que no se te vaya a entrar el polvo, ¿sí? Porque cualquier contaminación o el simple hecho de tocarlo lo duerme.
Cuando dices dormir es...
Dormir son 2-3 días. Si me paso la dosis, sería que dormiera para siempre, matarlo.
Maria has been working for the gang since she was 8 years old. Recently, she started using Scopolamine on tourists.
Eso parece cocaína, ¿no?
Sí, con esta sola roca.
Uy, quieto. Sí.
Tengo para dormir más de 3-4 personas.
¿Con ese pedacito?
Con este solo pedacito.
By drugging and robbing foreigners, she can make 100 times what she would earn for the gangs by sex work alone. All it takes is a small dose of devil's breath.
Se desapareció completo.
Se desapareció completo.
¿Y en el sabor sientes algo o no tiene sabor?
No tiene sabor. Es simple, se abre un splash
sí.
Y se durmió.
¿Tú crees que alguno de los que tú has dormido puede haberse muerto?
Pues yo espero que no, pero muy seguramente sí, eso puede haber pasado.
Los últimos 3 años han fallecido como cerca de 80 turistas aquí en Medellín. ¿Tú eso te parece un número alto o tú crees que es mucho más alto?
No, yo creo que es más alto, sino que no a todos los muestra.
8 suspicious deaths, U.S. citizens, just 2 months, Medellín. That's not a horror movie script. That's an official warning from the U.S. Embassy.
What did you just put in my drink?
Drugged, robbed, some even ending up in body bags. And who's waltzing right into this nightmare, cameras blazing, begging for dollars online. Our beloved high-value pioneers, the passport bros. What if their box addiction put them to sleep for 30 hours? They flock to places like Colombia and the Dominican Republic, sold on a fantasy. Pretty girls, cheap thrills, a playground where they think they're the players. They boast about their riz, their game, how they're finessing the system.
But the playground has become a hunting ground, and these self-proclaimed kings, They're walking around with neon signs above their heads flashing, easy prey. Their desperation for box, their obsession with clout, and their shocking lack of awareness are making them perfect victims for something far more sinister than a bad day.
So what's the weapon of choice for these predators? Scopolamine, devil's breath, odorless, tasteless, and it wipes your memory clean. You won't remember a thing. They mix it with benzodiazepines like clonazepam, powerful sedatives to knock you out completely, sometimes for 24 hours or more.
This isn't some urban legend, bruh. This is a documented tactic used by criminal crews, as we'll see even romantic couples, to incapacitate and rob. U.S. Embassy has been warning about this for years. They use dating apps. They meet you in public places, in hotels, bars, restaurants. They gain your trust, then they drug you and clean you out.
And it's not just petty theft. We're talking thousands of dollars, electronics, crypto accounts drained. For some, like one individual in Medellín, it ends in death. Drugged with clonazepam and alcohol, his body found near a dumpster. This is life and death.
So why are our crash out kings such irresistible magnets for these devil breath crews? It's like they wrote the How to Get Drugged and Robbed Abroad for Dummies handbook.
Chapter 1, broadcast your every move.
Live streaming your exact location from a dingy Airbnb, flashing those 50 crumpled $1 bills you just begged for. Genius. It's like a dinner bell for predators. Chapter 2, desperation is your best cologne. The second, a pretty girl bats her eyelashes on Tinder, all common sense flies out the window. They're so desperate for box and validation, they'd follow a cartoon character into a dark alley if she promised them a good time. Chapter 3, Hola Bonita, WhatsApp, master the local lingo. Their riz is so pathetic it's actually a cry for help. They can't tell a Colombian from a Venezuelan from a damn leprechaun. They fumble through conversations looking like confused, cashed-up tourists, which is exactly what they are. Chapter 4, flex that donation money. Get a few hundred from their subscribers and suddenly they're bawling out, buying rounds, trying to impress women who are already sizing them up for their next victim. It's not their money, so they throw it around like confetti, attracting every scavenger in sight. Chapter 5, ignore all warnings, you're a high-value man. Embassy alerts, news reports, local advice? Nah, they know better. They're alpha males, finessers, until they wake up with their pockets empty and their dignity MIA. And for any of these clowns still clinging to the delusion that this only happens in Colombia, let me burst your bubble with some fresh headlines. Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. What happened there? Colombian couples working together, arrested for drugging and robbing tourists met on dating apps. An association of criminals operating outside Colombia using the exact same playbook.
These dummies think that the Scope Queens are stuck in one city. A Colombian passport grants visa-free access to over 109 countries, many of which are your favorite stomping grounds. They mobile. They go where the easy money is, and thanks to you broadcasting your every clueless move, you are the easy money wherever you are.
Thankfully, there are people out there like on channels such as Obiland, actually tracking these predators, piecing together the puzzles, and trying to warn the community. They're doing the due diligence these travel experts are too busy chasing box to even consider.
They talk about pros and mangoes, but they have no idea about the real Scope Queens and organized crews who are playing a much more dangerous game. These aren't just random girls looking for a free dinner. These are often sophisticated criminals who see the passport bros as walking ATMs, loud, careless, overflowing with easy accessible donated cash.
They get lured through Tinder, Instagram, whatever, met in a bar, hotel, restaurant, a spiked drink later and it's lights out. Phones gone, laptops vanished, bank accounts emptied, crypto wallets drained. And the passport bros, often too embarrassed or too broke to even file a proper police report. The excuses versus the cold hard truth, NYT Insights self-inflicted wounds. And when it happens, oh, the excuses will flow. It was a setup. She tricked me. I was just looking for a date.
Let's look at what the experts and even some locals are saying. According to reports, many perpetrators see these robberies as attacks on tourists they view as wealthy and in their country specifically to prey on women. When you treat a place like your personal lurid playground, when you act like normal rules don't apply, you create resentment. You make yourself a symbol of foreign exploitation.
It's It's not just bad luck, it's often a direct consequence of the disrespectful, clueless, and predatory image they themselves project. They are, in many ways, reaping what they sow.
To every crash out king and every viewer thinking of following their path, this ain't no joke. This isn't content. This isn't crashing out for views. This is about ending up in a Colombian hospital, a Dominican jail cell, or a U.S. Embassy body bag. Devil's breath, scope, druggings, robberies, murders, these are real. These warnings are real. The deaths are real.
Which he will say, which he will help him. And he's at least getting robbed twice, minimum. Like minimum, he's gonna get robbed twice. All these sleepovers, bro, he's gonna get robbed twice, guaranteed. I put money on that shit.
You know what? He is gonna tell them too, because like Nitty said, he was telling girls, "I get my YouTube check on such and such day." If he got $100K in the bank, he gonna be like, "Look at my bank account. Look at my bank account."
Oh yeah, he gonna show her that. Oh yeah.
Right,
He gonna
He don't be saying you be showing him your future, your bank account, man.
Yo, definitely do
it for like 2 of them. I saw them on YouTube thing. I said,
yo,
I'm gonna pay you back. So
yo,
like that. I'm a big YouTuber.
Yo, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? And this nigga got $100K. This nigga dying in the suit. Like they call it all them. They call, baby, I can keep fucking these niggas.
Your online clout, it ain't gonna save you. Your subscribers can't perform CPR through the screen. Your Riz doesn't work when you unconscious and being robbed blind. Y'all need to wake up before it's too late because y'all be moving way too damn reckless.
Oh my God! 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 I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga, Bob. I told you I'm that nigga. Woo! We got a fucking $800 cash app. Oh my God!
The problem is, I don't know if people don't. They do trust me somewhat because you guys will send me $3,000 and $4,000 in donations to go to another country, and I don't have to spend that money. But you guys trust me to spend that money where I say I'm going to spend it because obviously I've shown you before that I'm going to spend the money where I say. And I will book the tickets on the live stream whenever I do. Yeah, we're not worried about that.
I didn't give her enough, whatever. So about to go to the bank, ATM, 2:30 in the morning, and then she's about to be out. So we about to be out right now. So we out in the trenches, 2:30 in the morning, man. I know I was gonna stop doing that, but
I thought the man would have learned to have his pesos in order so he don't have to go to the bank at this early.
If this video opened your eyes and turned you on to something, like it. If you want more truth bombs, subscribe. Share this with anyone who needs to hear it. It might literally save a life. And comment below, what's the most dangerous behavior you've seen one of these dudes do? Stay safe, stay smart, and man, y'all need to stop drinking that bleach water. Your boy Tic out. One love.
I used to be dependent on box. I lied to many men so that they could send it in and support my addiction, but Dr. Riz saved me. Thank you, Mango Anonymous.
Debo decir, ha suministrado sobre todo el periódico Diario Libre algunos detalles adicionales de una banda, un grupo que en República Dominicana se dedicaba a sedar, no era con la burundanga, que generalmente lo que busca es captar la voluntad de la persona y salen con ella y esa persona saque esa cuenta, saque ese dinero, dame esta joya, abre tu casa y hace lo que el otro le mande, sino que es con medicamentos, con sustancias hasta ahora desconocidas, algunas de las cuales se estudian, bueno, pues quedaban completamente dormidos, perdían el conocimiento. Hay 4 colombianos acusados de robo en República Dominicana que atacaban en pareja a estas personas. Hay 2 hombres, 2 mujeres que se promocionaban sobre todo en Tinder. Entonces los hombres veían aquí la gente y en todas partes. Tinder es una vía, digamos que para conocer personas, A veces la gente dice, bueno, déjame buscar una pareja. Sobre todo personas que ya tienen se salen del círculo social y quieren ver. Y yo conozco parejas que son exitosas. Tengo una amiga médico que me decía el otro día, mira, yo conocí a mi pareja actual en Tinder. Conoció en Tinder. Ella se inscribió y por ahí se escribieron, se conocieron y amor a primera vista. Y se quedaron, están juntos. Y hay gente que les va bien. Pero también en las plataformas de este tipo, que son para citas, a veces aparece gente inescrupulosa. De hecho, hay una serie, hay varias series en Netflix, por ejemplo, está El estafador de Tinder, que se dedicaba a quitarle dinero a las mujeres. Entonces, como no conoces, no sabes quién es. En este caso, está jóvenes